Hello. So, since the last episode, a couple of funny things happened. First thing that happened was I recorded a whole episode and it didn't record, and I didn't think to look to check because I had to reconfigure my computer around a bit, and the disk which the videos go onto was mounted under a different name. So OBS didn't shout at me, it just recorded into the ether. The other thing that happened was that my microphone I normally use has decided that it doesn't want to work anymore. I have no idea why. I really can't explain it. But anyway, so I'm using my webcam microphone, which is just not up to the same standard. So I'm sorry for the poor audio. Right now we are at the copper outpost, which we built last episode. Okay. And the copper outpost is servicing trains. They're coming in, loading up, and then heading off down to the main base. Let's head off down to the main base. Now, if you look here, two of the base irons are red, which means they're fully stocked. We're probably bringing in some, so they're green lights. They're almost full. Coal is not doing too badly. Copper is awful, right? We're filling up this one, so this is filling up slowly. It was down at red about an hour ago, so it's slowly buffering up. In a minute this will top out and we'll start loading up this station. There we are, so a bit's coming in. But really we want this station to be buffered up. So if we go back to map view again, there just aren't enough mining drills on this patch. There is a mining nice patch out here, but it's outside our walls. However, there's also a nice patch of coal and a nice patch of iron and some uranium and some stone. So that's 8.9 million stone, 13 million iron ore, 18 of copper, 21 of coal, and we've got some crude oil. Not very much crude oil, but a bit. So what I'm going to do is expand this base out to get those resources. So we're starting to sort of snake away from our starting area. The other thing, I haven't put a radar down, or at least the radar hasn't survived, one or the other. The other thing I've done is set up a little train station here called Outposting. And this is a resupply train for building stuff. It has started to get a bit silly running backwards and forwards. Okay, it looks like there's some proper damage happening here, which I can't see because there's no... Yeah, I'm a bit worried about that. Anyway, so what we're going to do is expand out this area after I have nipped back to find out what... Yeah, to find out if that really does need dealing with. So let's add a station here. Oh, let's just head back to Outposting. And we're on rocket fuel, so it shouldn't take very long to do the journey. The only thing I could do better is atomic fuel, but I haven't yet trained up nuclear. Oh, while we were away, the first level of artillery range trained up, so that's an infinite research. I put on some wires onto the rocket launchers for the insertion of the satellites, so that it would only insert satellites when we hadn't built up too much of a buffer of rocket science. So hopefully we won't be burning the stuff when we don't need to. Okay. So this is our little station for outposting. Let's check if I've got my... Yeah, I've got my slightly faster suit on. Could I get out even quicker with a car? Probably not the way I drive, but let's try it. Whoa! Alright, let's head down. I've got a feeling that this corner wasn't sufficiently well defended and a bug snuck in around the back. Okay, luckily this is my combat suit, so we should be fine. Yeah. So do I have the stuff to repair? No, I don't. However, what I do have is lasers. So let's start putting some of those down here. And we can come back and sort out the turrets later. I feel slightly dirty just plopping down lasers like this, but that's kind of the point of them, isn't it? And this isn't a case of being careful or pretty. This just needs to work. Okay. So I think that's now sufficiently defended. Thank you for repairing my car from my driving. In between episodes, I'll do a tour around the edge of my base, just repairing each thing as I go. I should have automated this by now. I haven't got round to it. I will do. Can I get through here? No, that's not even... Grief. I drive worse than Austin Powers. Come on. Okay, so let's get my outposting again. So we now have 2 boom trains. It's probably overkill. I set one up, then set one up to do a couple of stations and realised I had made a bit of a boo-boo. Where has my outposting train gone? It's gone to the outpost without me. Alright. Trains, there you are. Come back. We will get that in a minute. In the meantime, I put down this blueprint. I was trying to work out what stuff I needed to put into my train. Alright, let's check that. Yeah, we're just getting sporadic attacks. They really like corners. At some point I'm just going to slap down laser turrets all the way around the outside. But right now I'm not sure how I'm doing for resources for that. I hope my train hasn't been and gone. If it has, I will cry. It is. Oh, come back. Right. Full inventory and plus circuit condition and. Okay, then I can switch that on and off by flicking the and. Okay, give me all my lasers. I'm going to have to really start ramping up production of some things now as well, but I'm tempted to do that as a separate place. Okay, brilliant. Finally, off we go. But I don't really feel I can ramp up production of stuff until I'm bringing in sufficient copper. And we're not bringing in sufficient copper. Let's just see how that's going. So, base copper. We're not doing too badly now. So we've nearly filled up this buffer. So we're getting a little bit of copper into the main base. Yep. Which means things are happening. Not a lot of things. So, ooh, wonderful. Reds are backed up into blue circuits. Modules are getting built. So I think we're getting there. We're still not using the whole of this, but then it's not beaconed, nor is this area. So, but seeing things backed up here. So there's a trickle of reds coming in here. That's what's throttling our rocket science. All the reds are going into research now. And so only about 1/3 of the red production is happening. Because we haven't got the modules and beacons into here. And we put in one extra refinery, which is running. Is it running? It's actually backed up, so I'll have to have an investigation of what's going on there. Okay. So this is our mini outpost. What we need to do is start building it out. Do I have roboports? Right, I think I'm going to... Do I have logistics drones? Yes, I do, because they're in one of these carriages. Ah, there they are. Okay, so we have logistics in the system now. So I can request... Yeah, I'm wondering what I should... I'm wondering if I just unload everything that's in the train and get it to build out this site. But that's going to be quite wasteful. I think... Right, we've got some drone ports here, so let's see if I can manually get it building out by just giving it adequate drone coverage. Okay, so I tore out the corner here. There is intentionally a bit of a gap in the drone coverage. Okay. So things are now being built. Yep. And I think what I'm going to do is go around helping it along with the outpost train. So let's put this on manual. Okay, so we manually stitch up this corner here. There we go. Take that out. So at least we are defended from one side. Okay, let's grab a bunch of that. Really don't need that much. I want to let me focus upon getting the rail track down, and let the bots, the outpost bots, focus on getting the walls and turrets and defences down. I think, though, if I hop out, yeah, let's swap suits into my building suit. And because things are in overlapping logistics, it's potluck whether things get placed by me or by base bots. Okay. So we can't, I'm doing this kind of the wrong way around. We can't really refuel this until we have yeah, we can't really refuel this till we've got our new perimeter in, and we can't really get our new perimeter in until oh, look at that. We can't really get our new perimeter in until we have gone all the way around the perimeter, unfortunately. So let's see that again. I want to get the boom train in so that this whole thing is loaded up and defended, but I can't get the boom train in until I've got a perimeter for the boom train to go around. Right, am I loaded up with... Yeah, I am. So let's rain down death. And save first. Otherwise we will spend all the time shooting and being shot. Okay, I'm going to go out a bit further, because if you don't, things have a tendency to aggro when you're not looking. I could put in a third pair of legs, I haven't got round to it. Okay, that was painful. That's all done. I'll go out to here, and then that's as far as I'm going out in this direction. Yeah, they obviously built up a raiding party. Don't know if they were going to go for my main base or some other base, but run away! Okay, let everything charge back up. It's really the bases you have to kill. Once you've done that, you can move on. Let them get picked off one by your defense. Okay. This could go very wrong in the trees. Okay, that's those bases. Whoa, that's a bit more. Got stuck against a tree. Okay, there's a little patch up here I'm going to take, and then that'll be it for now. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so let's run back. I may have to kill some more in a minute. Okay, so I started laying blueprints out to give a wall. Okay, these two robo networks don't quite overlap, so I need to place a robo port to overlap them. They don't overlap on purpose. However, it's kind of inconvenient at this stage in the game. Okay, let's take one of those. Roboports somewhere. Yeah, there's a stack of them. Okay. And then in a minute what I'm going to do is unload stuff from this train into chests and get the local bots to build everything. But right now it's the perimeter I care about. Getting this rail in, because then we can bring in ammo and get the whole thing protected. I'll show you my suit layout because some people care about that stuff. So my building suit is 4 batteries, 3 powers, 1 gun, 1 night vision, and the rest is all drone ports, Mark IIs, obviously. Okay, can we landfill this while we're here? Yeah. 100 was not enough. Okay. So I can replace that blueprint down now that we've got landfill. There we go. My combat suit is similar. It has more batteries, one drone port, don't bother with night vision, and then everything else, there's 3 shields, I think, and then everything else is guns. It takes the approach, I tried out various balances between shields and guns, and I found that basically if you kill them fast enough, you don't need to tank against them anything like as long, so it's better to just kill them than to try and survive them. Okay. So we're going to need at least that. I have no idea if we have enough landfill, and the answer to that is no. Okay, do we have enough landfill to place down the blueprint in the corner, is the question. Yes, we do. And the other way in the blueprint book. Okay, so then we can place down this blueprint here. We'll need the next blueprint afterwards. Right, so now I need to reverse this train up in a minute when the bots have finished getting all excited. And what I need to do is return the train around the way it came so that it can go back to the main base, pick up some more landfill, let's reverse and try not to smash into anything. That's it, round the corner. Okay, let's go forward, because then we can reverse down that way, very gingerly. Okay, so then we can, in a minute, yeah, then we can go to outposting, get more landfill. There's this big stone patch here I may set up as primarily as a landfill base. So I'll set up a train here where landfill machines just load directly into train carriages. I think that's the simplest way to do it. Then I would, from then on, have an endless supply of landfill. Well, I say endless, I'll end up running out inevitably, but I'll have adequate landfill. Right. Load up various stuff. And it's the landfill that's going to take a little while. So the factory is now working because of this train. Let's change this. Okay. While we're here, let's check our copper situation. So base copper. This one's green. This one is buffering up. So the lines are backed up, which is all you can really ask for. Yeah, there's all the landfill being ripped out of storage. So these all seem to have, a lot of these seem to have modules in. Not all of them, but a lot of them. So we are getting there. I set up a klaxon. Where is it? Somewhere. Maybe I didn't. I thought I set up a klaxon so that when we had at least 2 of these in storage, it would go off. Oh, there it is. Sorry. Yeah. So we will get told when the base has enough productivity modules, and at that point I'll turn on speed module production. When the speed module production has put the speed mods directly into the machines that need speed mods, then there'll be some excess speed mods in the network, and then the machinery will start building beacons. Okay, so I think, yeah, we're good to go with landfill. So back to bridgehead. I don't like that base there. It's far too close to my stuff for comfort. After this mining productivity, I'm going to do another round of range on the artillery. Okay, let's put this on manual. I can't get around there because it's buffered up with trains. Okay, let's reverse. I'm trying to think of the way to get out. Okay, that's fine. Let's go up here. The boom trains are occasionally firing, so they are sort of working. It's just their range is too low to be massively effective. Okay, down here, and grind to a stop. Okay. Okay, so I think we might be there. Let's move back into my building suit. Okay, place down the corner. There we go. Then we have an artillery station. Beautiful. I wish you could lock specific books into places. Okay, so then we need a going left. piece from here, and don't seem to be able to place it while in the train. Right, then we need another artillery. And I'm out of rail. I don't need all these lights. Okay. Lots of things got hurt there. So we need another artillery here. I'd rather be over artilleried than under artilleried, if that's a thing. Great, a corner. Ooh, back up. I want to go around the corner. Then now we're around a corner, an artillery station. Right. So this is where we would put a left. And if we did that, we would end up tramping through the middle of this corner, which I think is exactly what we do want to do. So I'm going to rip up part of this. What's the best way to do it, I think? Right, let's get a deconstruction blueprint. So it's basically everything from here out. That signal, that, then we've got basically the wrong kind of wall there. Right, that can go down. I'll put down what I can. The fountain of drones is real. Look at that. Okay, so I've got some chests here. I'm wondering the best way to do this. I kind of want a station for this stuff to unload. but I also don't want to use up this, block this track. Right, let's go back into that cul-de-sac. Here. Whoops. Bridgehead, not outposting. Right, so mining productivity is finished. I want to do artillery shell range. Right. Wow. Let's give some more bots to the effort. So, not all the bots are being used. What is the most important thing here? It's all in this carriage, isn't it? So I think for now, if I just... Yeah, if I just unload this carriage into storage is fine. Okay, and where's this happening? Yeah, so I'm going to have to go clean out those nests. So this is basically all my materials for the border wall, except for small turrets. So I'm going to put down one chest. Then do I have a filter? Yeah, I do. Filter stack inserter, and this is going to filter to small poles. Right, let's turn on roboports. So that's... Okay, so I need to place down a drone. I can't do it yet because I don't have radar coverage. And radars are... not there. Not there. Oh, radars were in here. That's fine. So the radars will get delivered. Right, I'm going to run around with a stack of this is not a good running suit. Let's put that in. Okay, so I'm going to run around the border, putting in extra roboports so that there is a continuous network. That's a really bad thing because some of the bots will try flying diagonally right across this massive space, but we're just going to have to live with that for now. Okay, so if we put one there, no, there. And this corner is joined. There will be a break over here. Yes, there is. Okay, that blueprint there. We'll need one here. The the design intentionally has breaks in the roboport coverage because I don't want a single massive network. However, it does make it a bit annoying for this kind of automated building. Okay, we can't really see what's going on down here because these haven't been placed yet. And I can't see down here, but I do know there's a break here, so let's put that in. Right, how many bots are building now? So we have 0 available. That means they're all off doing things, which is great. How's our radar coverage doing now? Bit better, goes up to here. There's bots doing stuff. Right, well, this is the point where basically it's watching paint dry as this thing builds itself, so I will leave you to it. Look forward to seeing you again soon. Yeah, all 50 of those are off doing jobs. I don't need them right now. And we have some more in here that we can gift to the cause. I will collect up all these construction bots afterwards and leave it's 50 or something behind, but for now let's get this thing built. Right, well, thanks very much for watching. I hope you're enjoying watching this thing just build itself out. That's amazing. Yeah, it must be heading off over here somewhere now, so fingers crossed they don't die of lack of charge. Let's see. I think we'll be alright. So, fingers crossed we'll get this all built out. I'll get the next lot of copper in, and then the base will be sufficient for a while. Thanks very much for watching. Hope you're enjoying. See you again soon. Bye.